Hello everyone, it's Claire, and I'm back again to talk about avoiding overwhelm and how to achieve balance in your life. This is a really big topic for a lot of people. A lot of people are struggling with this, and I've been getting questions about this. So I did a video last week that was the first part. I'm breaking this up into a couple of different videos to not be even more overwhelming. So last week we talked about just getting out a piece of paper or a journal and just dumping everything down, getting everything out of your mind, everything that you're stressed about, things that are keeping you up at night, things that you feel are overwhelming, and just writing it all down. Writing down your to-do list, writing down thoughts you have about things that you need to handle, writing everything down. And then we were cutting that list down by taking anything that you couldn't control off there, taking things that you could delegate, taking things that you could share with other people. So we were marking up that list and hopefully making it smaller. So now you have your condensed list. Today we're going to talk about getting really clear about your priorities. So you're not going to try to do it all. You're just going to do what's important to you. So this takes thinking about what's most important to you. So is that being the best mom? Is it having a really successful career? So think about that. What is that for you? Then, what does that mean to you? If you were the very best mother, what does that mean to you? And you may think, oh, that's obvious, but it's not. People have different ideas in their head. Some people, it means being super involved in their kid's life, going to all their games, being home after school when the child is there, being really involved in what they're doing. Other people, it means making sure the child is independent and successful. So think about what that means for you. With your job, does it mean to be super successful, you'd be traveling the world, doing speaking engagements, and doing things that are charitable? Or maybe it means bringing a lot of money in, building a big team, running a corporation here. So think about what that is, and then think about what would you need to do to become that person. So write those things down. Then we're going to go back to that list that you have from last week. And you're going to look at it and say, which one of these things goes under my priorities? And I want you to be realistic about this, because there are going to be things on that list that you might be able to put in under your priorities, but they're not really. So, for example, you moms who are mostly overwhelmed, I'm hearing a lot of those questions from you, being the best mom does not mean that you need to personally be the driver of every carpool, bake something for every bake sale, be the class mother for all your kids' classes. You don't have to do everything to be a great mom. So think about what the key things are that you need to do. And you can keep those on your list, and the other ones are going to go aside. They can stay on your list lower down. We're going to deal with them next week. Same thing with your job. I also want you to consider things that you need to do that might not be obviously connected to your priorities, but actually are. So for instance, your own health, mental and physical. So to be the best at your career and for your family, you need to feel healthy and energetic and happy, right? So what do you need to do to get there? You need to have your time for meditation, yoga, exercising, going to doctor's appointments, some quiet time by yourself. So those stay on your list. Those things stay on your list. Okay, so now you're clear on what's really important to you and the things that you need to do to become the person that you want to be. Now you can use this clarity to guide your decision-making process. So things are going to come along every day that are distracting. Some things sound like fun or exciting opportunities. Maybe you get invited to go on a trip somewhere to speak at a conference. But you have to think about, is that in line with the priorities that will make you be the best at what you're doing. If it's off topic or just for some other conference that has nothing to do with the business you're trying to build, it should not be a top priority for you right now. It might sound fun and exciting, and that can go at the bottom of your list. Next week, we're going to talk about productivity, and we're going to get to managing all these different things. But right now, we just want to get clear on your priorities. So things are going to come up again that are fun, or things that people ask you to do that you feel like you're going to feel guilty if you say you don't want to do it. But if it's not in line with your priorities, you're going to say no. So you're going to work on saying no. That's going to be the second part of this. All right? So get clear on your priorities, tighten up that list, and then next week we're going to talk about ways to be more productive. I hope this is helpful. I know it takes some time thinking about all of this right now, but once you go through this process, you're going to be able to use this forever going forward, and it's really going to make your life a lot easier. You're going to feel like you have more control and you're doing things that are in line with your purpose. It's going to make you happier and saner. All right, I hope this helps you. Comment below if you have any questions or if there's anything else that you want me to address next week. Talk to you soon.